After the final punch landed, I dropped to the mat. Just before everything went dark, I saw Dad rushing in and pulling me into his arms. 1 second later, I was flat on a stretcher, flying through a hospital hallway. That was months ago. Hey, it's me again, Xavier, 17, born with CIP. I literally never feel pain. Sounds cool, huh? Well, I once used that gift to become a pro boxer.
Please stop. You didn't even know your arm was broken.
So yeah, I quit boxing for Dad's sake and tried to be normal. Studied hard and finally landed a spot as a student nurse at Rogue River High. I walked the halls confidently, heading to the nurse's office, until a girl suddenly slammed into me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry! Sorry! Her books went flying, but she just crouched in a corner, hugging her head and mumbling apologies like she was about to get hit. Hey, it's okay. What's wrong? But she didn't speak a word, just quickly grabbed her stuff and ran. Did I have something on my face? Did I smell weird or something? What the fluff? Other students were also rushing off, whispering and avoiding eye contact. Yeah, something was definitely off, and I needed answers.
It's Perry's gang. He runs this place. Not even the principal can stop them.
That's not how school is supposed to work.
His dad's a powerful lawyer. His mom's loaded. Perry's 19, too old for high school, but he's still here. Either he can't pass, or he just doesn't want to leave. You get the idea. Mess with him, and you're done for. You're an intern. If you see something, just let it go.
I left after knowing everything. So complicated, just wow. A few days passed. I stayed busy treating students with random injuries.
I just tripped, that's all.
I fell down the stairs.
Basketball accident.
Yeah, right. I wasn't born yesterday. I knew what really happened. They were too scared to fight back against Perry's gang, and it made my blood boil. But I wasn't a fighter anymore. If Dad found out I got involved, he'd be crushed. And if the school found out, I'd lose this job. The next day, a girl walked in with a swollen wrist. I recognized her. It was the same girl from day one. I'm Millie. PE, you know, the worst. I tripped during running. Millie, if something actually happened— No, nothing happened, really. She looked so freaked out I didn't push. I wrapped her wrist gently and walked her back to class. When the final bell rang, I stayed late to finish up. The halls were empty, the sun was setting. That's when I heard it. Voices from a corner. Perry, please don't. Oh snap, it was Millie. Her wrist still wrapped. They were cornering an injured girl? A bunch of guys were standing there, and in the middle, lounging like a king, Perry. Pretty face, garbage soul. I couldn't ignore it, help, or walk away. My eyes landed on a pile of costume junk nearby, probably tossed by drama kids. I dashed in, kicked the guy holding Millie, and sent him flying straight into Perry's lap.
Oops. Sorry, boss.
No time to think. I grabbed Millie's hand and ran, but Perry blocked us.
Who the heck are you?
Good thing I couldn't feel pain, because we just ran. It took everything we had to shake them off and hide in a janitor's closet. I stayed silent. No one could know who I was. Next morning, Rogue River was wild. All the students in the hallway were buzzing, and a few were even reenacting the moves they claimed the masked hero pulled off yesterday. That was insane! A masked hero saving us from Perry? Iconic! I turned away fast when I saw Perry in the cafeteria, still sitting like he owned the place. But now he looked ticked. His eyes were scanning the crowd like lasers.
Find him. But boss!
Perry grabbed him by the collar and snapped.
He's a student. No one messes with my gang and gets away with it. Yes, boss!
They really searched every inch of the school trying to find the masked hero. Meanwhile, I was chilling in the nurse's office doing my best impression of just another day. And then, the door flung open. It was Perry. First time he ever stepped foot in here. His eyes narrowed the second he saw me. I forced a smile like my heart wasn't about to leap out of my chest. Do you need medical help? He stepped closer, way closer. Crap, did he know my secret? If not, then I'll just—
You're Xavier, right? The new doc?
I nodded, totally mute. He pressed me gently against the wall.
Yeah, I think I do need help. My heart's been racing ever since I saw you.
What the fluff? I did not see that coming. From that day on, Perry became a full-blown problem. Every morning, he showed up with a fresh rose. By lunch, there'd be fancy chocolates on my desk. After school, big old gift bags stuffed in my locker. And guess what? Straight into the trash. Dude was still the same awful bully, just in a prettier wrapper.
Doc, I need your help!
The kid took off running and I followed. Outside in the schoolyard, a huge crowd had gathered, teachers included.
Help him, or this school is done for!
He started a fight, then got hurt on his own.
He totally deserved it, but I had a job to do. I dropped to my knees and started CPR, then realized he played me. He played everyone!
You kissed me. That means you're mine now.
You slimy cupcake! The worst thing was that no one dares to stop him. Perry decided I was his, and suddenly the whole school started treating me like some untouchable queen. Anyone who looked at me too long got warned. 6 students avoided the nurse's office. Millie, she couldn't even smile at me in the hallway. Meanwhile, Perry kept up his bullying, and I kept sneaking around at night, still serving justice in a mask. The more students I saved, the angrier Perry got. He had no clue the girl he flirted with all day was the same masked fighter messing with his empire at night. That evening, I caught his gang cornering a boy behind the gym. I rushed in, knocked one out cold. One of them hit my arm with a wooden plank. Didn't feel a thing. And I hit back with a solid boxing punch. Then Perry showed up, faster and stronger than I expected. As we exchanged blows, I realized, dang, this guy was a pretty formidable boxer. And he figured out, so was I. The next day, a giant message showed up on the school bulletin board, signed by Perry's gang. There'd be a boxing match downtown, and I was invited. The deal? Either he changes or I leave Rogue River High for good. I thought hard. Accepting meant getting back in the ring. It meant breaking the one promise I made to Dad. Never again. So on the day of the match, the masked hero didn't show. Instead, I stood by the ring, watching students whisper nervously, wondering where their savior was. Perry stood tall in the middle and was declared the winner by default.
Guess he was too chicken to face the boss.
Perry jumped down and walked straight toward me. He wrapped an arm around my waist and kissed me. His crew roared like he just won a championship. I shoved him so hard he nearly fell. My face burned, not from embarrassment, but pure rage. He was happy. To still be the villain? I ran home, stomach turning.
What happened, sweetie?
I couldn't keep it in anymore. I told him everything. About the bullying, Perry's gang, and how I'd been fighting back in secret with a mask on.
You're fighting for what's right, sweetheart.
So, you're not mad at me?
Mad? I'm proud. And if this is what you need to do, then fight.
That was all I needed to hear. I should have talked to him way sooner. That night, with Dad's full support, I made up my mind. I was gonna show up to that rematch. The door opened, I stepped out in full boxing gear, and jaws dropped.
Wait, the masked hero was a girl?
Jeez, no way! I climbed into the ring face to face with Perry and pulled off the mask. His smirk vanished. He froze.
It's really you? You've been lying to me this whole time.
I never said I liked you.
If I'd known, I wouldn't have.
I'm not here as Dr. Xavier. I'm here for every student you bullied. Let's go, Perry. The crowd below erupted. His gang urged him to fight. Students screamed my name. The match began. Perry was fast, like really fast, and he fought like he was fueled by pure rage. But I wasn't falling behind either. By the final round, he was running on empty, legs wobbly, breath ragged. I knew from the start I'd win. I never feel pain, remember? One last knockout punch and he hit the mat, flat. He finally got a taste of what he put those students through. The crowd went wild, students cheering like crazy, but my eyes stayed on Perry. He was crying. I reached my hand out and he took it. The next day at school had a whole different vibe. Students and teachers were gathered in the courtyard, and right in the center was Perry's gang, all of them standing with their heads bowed.
We're sorry. To everyone. We're gonna change. And if anyone wants to punch us, we won't fight back.
Wow, look at you keeping your promise like a true gentleman.
You think I'd go back on my word after the way you beat me up yesterday?
Everyone cracked up, and for the first time, Rogue River High actually felt safe.
Thank you, Xavier.
Okay, I'll accept your thank you. But why? I saw you crying that day. He went quiet for a second before answering.
My parents, they're always working. Barely noticed me until I messed something up. So I figured if being good didn't get me attention, maybe being bad would.
He looked so small in that moment. Not the cocky bully anymore. Just a kid who'd been hurting too. So, what now? What are you gonna do next?
I was thinking, maybe do something different? Like, intern here as a nurse?
Wait, did I hear that right?
What's the call, Doc? You gonna help me out?
You're impossible, Perry.
Still like you though.
I just smiled, because in that moment I realized I didn't just help the kids he used to hurt. I helped him, and maybe I helped myself too.